Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Okay, Joshua Buatsi wins a split decision over Willy Hutchinson. The judge that gave this to Hutchinson, 113-112, a man named Gregors Molenda. I don't know what country he's from. He should never he should never judge a professional boxing match again. That was an obscene farce of a card, okay? Joshua Buatsi won this fight. I had it 117-108. I think one of the judges had it, I think, the same. And another one, Howard Foster had it too close, like 115-112. That's 7-5 in rounds. No. Look, this was a wide points decision for Joshua Buatsi, all right? And that takes nothing away from Willy Hutchinson, who showed an immense amount of courage and fortitude and resiliency in this fight. To survive the distance when he was taking an absolute shellacking is, I mean, to his credit, this kid's got a future. Hutchinson's got a future. Make no mistake about it. I mean, he now slips to 18 wins with two defeats. He's 26 years old. I mean, don't worry about that. He'll be back. I mean, definitely he'll be back. But this was clearly a win for Joshua Buatsi, and ignoring that obscene card, which there has to be some sort of investigation into that card. All right, I won't go. I'll concentrate on the fight, okay? Because it was a decent, grueling, arduous, entertaining fight. You know, one of those ones where you kind of at times you're watching it through your fucking fingers because it is just really hard to watch. You know, I mean, first of all, Buatsi, for the first couple of rounds, but let's put it this way, of the 4 rounds, I had it 2 each, okay? Because Buatsi, heavier-handed, he was nevertheless being somewhat outworked by Willy Hutchinson in pockets. And I felt I gave Hutchinson 2 of the first 4 rounds. There wasn't a great deal in it. I mean, if you're telling me you thought, you know, Buatsi won those rounds, it would have been a bit harsh on Hutchinson, but they were close. The first third of the fight was close, you know, because Hutchinson was, you know, using good skills, using good speed, but there was an ominous feeling watching the first third of the fight that Buatsi, physically so much stronger, you know, a very, very big light heavyweight against a guy who is a legitimate light heavyweight. He moved up from super middle, but you just got the feeling, yeah, you know, Buatsi, especially when Hutchinson moves in, you know, with his head up a bit too much, Buatsi's going to take over. This is a 12-round fight. Okay. Now, in the middle rounds, definitely that proved to be the case. And I predicted the Buatsi stoppage, and I think did I say the 11th in my preview? I can't remember. But it looked like it was going to be over sooner than that, because in the 6th round, down goes Hutchinson from fantastic body punch. The body punching from Buatsi in this fight was exemplary, brilliant. This is one rare occasion when I can say, you know, why didn't he go to the body more, which I'm always doing in these bloody fights, you know. But it was, yeah, great body work, tremendous body work early on from Buatsi. And Hutchinson, to his credit, got up in the 6th round. He was soaking up the pressure, you know. He managed to get towards the end of the round. I mean, I don't think there was much time left in that round, in the 6th round. But unfortunately, Willy Hutchinson in the 7th round, things went from bad to worse because he had a point taken off for use of the head. And it was a shame because he was letting his hands go and was winning the round, clearly. But he got a bit overexcited and put the head in. So he lost 2 10-8s on the bounce, and that 7th round was pretty close, even with the point taken off. I would say at 8th round, I can't remember exactly. This is about 5 minutes after I watched the fight, but 8th round, I thought Buatsi again. If from what I can remember, I thought Buatsi won that round. The 9th round, Hutchinson was on the floor again, and guess what? Guess what it was from? Body punching. And Hutchinson, to his credit, getting off the floor from a very, very powerful left hook to, I don't know whether it was quite on the solar plexus. It might have been sort of between the solar plexus and the pit of the stomach. But down he goes, gets up again. Tremendous fortitude from Willy Hutchinson. And then that's in the 9th, so that's 3 10-8s in the space of 4 rounds. Those middle rounds, to say they belong to Joshua Buatsi was colossal exaggeration, colossal understatement, I should say. And then the last third of the last 3 rounds, 4 rounds, last 3 rounds, yeah. I mean, Buatsi, I thought won at least 2 of them, but don't take anything away from Hutchinson, because he showed some real grit, some good old jock grit here. You know, the Scots can be proud of this guy. And he's got a future. Only 25, he's got a future. Now, of course, Buatsi is a much older man. He is, I think, 31, is he? And yeah, I mean, he picked up this WBO interim belt, but on the evidence of this, I mean, I wouldn't put him anywhere near the class of, Beterbiev and Bivol. But when they move on, Buatsi, yeah, can he pick up, the full fat belts, proper world titles? Yeah, I don't see why not. He's got great skills. Physically, he's very strong. He's 6'2", so he's a good height for a light heavy. He looks big. He looks big and powerful, Buatsi. And yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, on the day, he was just too good for Willy Hutchinson. And he showed it, but he had to really be on point, because Willy Hutchinson came to fight. He came to win. And in those, like I say, those first 2-3 rounds, Hutchinson was really looking to put some heat on Buatsi. And there were little sort of salvos that he landed throughout the fight where Buatsi was looking uncomfortable. So I would say that for Hutchinson, at his age, with his experience, particularly at the 175 poundage, this was a good learning fight, even though it was for an interim belt. Look at the stage it was on, Wembley Stadium. Tremendous experience for Hutchinson. He can come back from this. Buatsi, again, fantastic experience. So if he does want to move on to fight some of the leading lights, the absolute top echelon of the 175 pounders, this will put him in very, very good stead. It was a good, tough, grueling 12 rounds where he was made to work by a very ambitious, skillful, and incredibly courageous opponent. So what did you think of this fight? Do you share my view about Buatsi or Hutchinson? And what do you think of the scorecards? Jesus Christ. Well, I'm not even going to think about that anymore because I'm still fuming about it. 113, 112, my fucking arse. Anyway, let me know what you think. Comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the like button. I always say that at the end of the videos because it's free and you've got to spread the love, you see. You know what I mean? All right, we got Shiraz and Denny to come, and then after that, of course, the big one, Joshua versus Buatsi. Much love. Speak soon. Bye for now.